This is an historic moment. The last of Uardry's merinos are yarded in preparation for the dispersal. On the eve of the Uardry merino dispersal, the land spoke with stub manager Ben Lane inside the property's homestead.
Out in the wheat field, half a mile from home.
So what do you think with, this being the end of 148 years of Uardry merinos, what are some of the things that people in the merino industry and the wider agriculture industry, what do you think they're going to remember?
Obviously Uardry's significant because it's been around for 148 years, and a lot of people and pastoralists and graziers have used Uardry genetics over the years, and a lot of agents have dealt with Uardry over the years. And obviously Uardry's famous for the shilling ram, and not many studs have kept up a standard over 148 years, but Uardry has been one of those studs. Only a handful have been able to do it, and no, it's a pity it's all ending, but unfortunately things do come to an end at some stage.
So we're sitting in here amongst all the trophies and pictures of lots of different champions. What are some of the highlights, of say the Uardry showing and selling career? Are there any particular rams that come to mind aside from the shilling ram?
Yeah, I guess there's several rams. Chris Bowman bred a ram called 68, and he's pretty well helped change our Dooney breed here. And he was imported in from South Africa as an embryo, was raised here, and then we used 68 throughout the Dooney stud, and he just elevated our wool quality and carcass shapes, and it was just a really well balanced ram that bred really well, and he was the reason why we got to be able to sell 200 rams to average $2,000 in 2010. We grossed, it was over $400,000 ram sale that day. And so I guess, when I first sort of got into the Doonies, we were selling 100 rams, and then we took it up to 200, so that was pretty exciting at auction here. Yeah. And I was going to also say, I guess, another ram which was very successful was Sterling. He bred 2 Australian all-purpose champions, and we sold one of those for $19,000 at Dubbo, and another $19,500 at Dubbo, and another one for $20,000 here on property. No, pretty good highlights, yeah.
I guess, it is the end of an era, so, you're going to be saying goodbye to this place too in the not too distant future. What are you going to remember from your time at Uardry, and final words?
Yeah, I guess, it's where most of our kids, were born in Uardry locally, and bring them back as babies, and they run around the homestead and the lawns, and it's a fantastic environment. And, you see them over running around the ram sales. That was always good fun. So yeah, no, it's and the people, just the people you work with, the jackaroos, the overseers, the managers, the previous managers, the sheep classes. It's there's a lot of people involved in Uardry, and this will affect a lot of people. But it's an end of an era, and we will we'll have fond memories of Uardry, and it's sort of fitting that we'll be leaving with the sheep. So we'll always have those fond memories.